Welcome back, this is PCGamingBias. I am a little obsessed at the moment, not just with this game, but not dying, and because I'm dying way too often in my opinion. We've got a Templar's guide there. I'm thinking of actually deleting that one, but instead I'm going to create a new Templar, because a Templar as a melee class is very challenging on that first boss, especially with the rain of fire that it drops down. So let's try the Templar again.
Sinew and soul to serve God and the order of the Templar. For years you built a life upon faith, only to smite it asunder with one sinful blow. And is that not the greatest folly of all? To lose faith when it's all you have left? You were once the chosen of God, a Templar. You are now the chosen of Rayclast, an exile.
So here we got again, and it's not just a guide. I actually want to level this as quick as I can, but also without dying. You don't know how many I've actually started already and deleted. So let's go for this. This is probably attempt number at least 10, I suspect. So let's see how we can do with this one, and I'll do my usual stuff because it's just what I like to do. Left click to move and W to dash and kill. Great, glacial hammer.
Death gives no solace in this tortured land.
We know about glacial hammer by now. The other thing I normally do, and I still forget, I think I'll know I've done it probably about 100 times when I've got it as clean as, in terms of putting everything together at the beginning the way I want it. Looking for a few lucky drops would be great. So a few misses, that's the accuracy in action. And of course, what I've forgotten to do yet again is not just the normal one, but to put my glacial hammer in. All these little things. Nothing from that dead corpse. Nothing from that one either. Oh, an iron hat. Let's get our elemental proliferation support. Back off a little bit. Look at our inventory. We know that goes in the blue gem slot as well. Let's hope for some lucky drops. Drop something, drop something. Kick him in the guts. Nothing comes out of those guts. Barrel might have something. Another iron hat. I've already got one of those. That's armor 11. That's 12. Got the better one on. This is going to be an abysmal effort, I feel.
My mana is spent.
A vest and a shield. That's what we want. That'll help definitely. Don't think there's anything down there. There's a barrel that explodes on me. Again, not what I want. When do you ever get what you want? Okay, Hillock has to be close by. And do that. Bang, 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 bang. Come on, let's do something. just gonna hit him. So this boss is okay. This boss is fine. Just bash, bash, bash. Hit 2 and 3 a couple of times. Get this, all this stuff. So that's good. Better. Okay, so let's check these barrels out. Might give us something. Bang. Yep, that's the something I was expecting. Let's level up. And again, honestly don't know what's the best way to go here. I know from theory crafting, going for damage is the best way to go. More damage, you can kill them quicker, but also obviously we have more life and mana regeneration, then you know we can potentially survive a bit longer, especially with that 14 there. But life, then we could go strength down here. We could do a minion build. I think getting a minion or a totem, maybe a totem is what I really need to get. So see if there's some sort of totem build we can do straight off of the bat. Let's go with increased damage there. Apply those points into Lion Eyes Watch. So one of the first things I'm going to do is actually see.
I know you. The blasphemy
Don't worry about that one.
Isn't much. Farewell.
I actually want to see what they have to sell. I don't normally do that.
I was never there.
Fine work with Hillock.
Okay, so this is where we start thinking about what can I get, which is maybe red and blue that would fit together, or even green and red. So we've got here fire spell AoE, a wave of divine fire, damages in a line, then creates consecrated ground, deals damage in an area around the targeted location. That's not too bad. We can do molten strike, again melee. I want to stay away from melee. I tried lightning tendrils. I want to stay away from channeling because that's still melee. This one, rolling magma, that's not too bad. It says it's a projectile and it's chaining. I don't think we've really done that. It says it chains 2 times. Maybe we should try that one, rolling magma. Or the other one, which I said was fire spell, a wave. That one, purifying flame. Worry about those two, they're melee. Frostbolt, that's really way too slow in my opinion. Rolling magma. Yeah, I reckon I'll go for rolling magma this time. Let's put that in a red slot. Let's have a look at our inventory, what we've got here. We will sell that. Evasion could be good. That is an item level 3. That's an item level 1. Let's go with evasion. Let's see how evasion works for us today. I could go straight into the bow. It'd allow me to run, but not a lot else. I'm going to trade these in, I think. So we'll sell all the rest of that, see what that gives us. So we've got an extra scroll of wisdom. Should we purchase an item? Maybe. Let's go. Oh no, we are at Tarkley. I thought we were at Nessa. Let's see what we've got to purchase here. So, weapon would be good. We've got a scepter at the moment. Glacial hammer requires mace, scepter, or staff. That requires nothing really. And that's a good support for that. So mace, scepter, or staff, two-handed mace, two-handed axe requires 17 strength, 1 more scroll of wisdom. That costs 2 scrolls of wisdom. 45% increased physical damage. Look, this could be the thing to use in terms of better damage. 15 to 23 versus a scepter, which is 8 to 11. Maybe we go for two-handed mace. with a bit of magic on the end of it. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. What else? What other options do we have? We've got a few nice gloves here. That one's got 3 green slots. It's ordinary gloves, cost 1 scroll of wisdom. It's got a bit of armor and evasion to it. That one's blue, costs an orb. That one's got an energy shield. So energy shields I also like. So energy shield is something I'm thinking of going slightly heavy on just at the beginning. This one here gives us increased rarity of items found, gives us good evasion, gives us increased movement speed. I like that. Evasion, armor, and energy shield level 6. That's 2 scrolls of wisdom. That's energy shield of 6, which gives us 12 as an energy shield. But I'm liking this. Oh, where was it? It's one here that costs 2 scrolls, I think. 1 scroll, 1 scroll. Armor, 1 scroll, and evasion. That was an orb of transmutation. Energy shield 6. I think I'm going to have to go for a bit of energy shield because that can regenerate. Let's go with that. That's got 3 links there. And then we've got 3 scrolls of wisdom left. This one here I actually quite like. It's got 3 slots, 2 of which are linked. Increased movement speed. That will help, I think. Looking at what else, we've now got 1 scroll of wisdom left. Armor as scrap can improve the quality of armor. A head item, which gives us energy shield 10 again. That would be quite good, I think. We don't have enough for a 2-handed weapon though at the moment. Let's go with maybe our vine circlet, energy shield 10. Let's do that. That's got 3 there. They're green. So get rid of that one. So now we've got a decent energy shield there of 17. That's going to soak up a little bit, then allow us to run away. So let's close that. Let's sell that item. And I will actually rejig
Stay sharp out
this
there.
first stash, because I want to keep that predominantly, and I'll put these 2 down the bottom here. I'm going to take everything out because I want to actually do this from sort of like a scratch point of view. So I don't want to use anything I've got from any of my other characters at the moment. None of this stuff at all. I don't want to use it. So let's put this all in the bag. And then we'll put all of this stuff in a different slot. So I could use this quite happily, but like I said, I'm obsessed with trying to get through this without dying and doing it from really this scratch position. Okay, having nothing at all to help me. So it's all going here. Just getting rid of it. Sorry you have to put up with me doing this at this point in time. And then finally we've got all of this stuff. So now we are starting from scratch. Oh, I put those 2 there. That's a bit of a bummer. We didn't have too much there, so I'm not that fussed. I'll put these in a different slot here. So we're actually starting at a bit of a negative because we sold some things. And let's continue. Let's see how we go.